welcome back to a episode, finally, of X Universe, Marvel's X Universe. I'm Vince, sitting with...
Steven playing John Fairfax.
David playing Jim Jackson.
He wanted to say old Huey, I saw it.
Yep. Jacob playing William Stark.
Corey playing George Hall.
Steve. Oh, sorry.
No, Steve is not in this universe.
All right, it's been a little while since we had an episode. We had some problems, and we lost some episodes. And
We lost 4.
Yeah, I got eaten by the computer. Laptop decided not to work correctly. So what we're going to do, since the last episode we left off was kind of on a weird spot where they were going to wait for the metal ladder to get home.
That was the best part, too. What happened after that was the best part.
So we decided to... Instead of replaying all that, because nobody really wants to do that, and we really want to continue doing this, and since people were enjoying it, we're going to have George read a statement, and as if he was... Because William Stark was out of town at that point. So we're going to pick it up where William is coming home to find out what is going on, and George is going to recap him of everything that's going on and why some things are missing.
Should put pauses in here so you could ask
I
questions.
was going to say missing.
Missing? What's missing?
Tell you what, I'll signal you if I have a question.
Yes, do one of these.
Yes. Continue, George. Pinky George?
No. I'm a villain now. There'd be no reason for me not to kill everybody.
That's true.
All right. So, William,
Yes,
you're back from your vacation. How nice.
it was incredible.
I'm sure it was. Do you remember the names of the people you met there?
What's with you with the names?
See, there was Bob and Gene and
it's hard to do
Stan
names,
and Fran and Ooter.
All right. Man, did you miss out. So we found out where Thomas Johnson was hiding. He was on the 7th floor of an apartment complex in Greenville.
Talking about the guy who was the metal ladder or whatever.
Well, if you'll let me finish.
Why did he Randy Orton us?
Yes, he just literally just... Anyway, back to my non-prepared statement that I'm dynamically telling you.
Yes, that's why I interjected conversation.
The guy had a normal apartment, except, of course, for the big metal security door in the office. I'm guessing his wife knew who he was. Either that or they had a very strained marriage.
Did y'all find out what was behind the door?
Let him speak.
But that doesn't matter anymore.
All right.
We broke into that secure room after knocking his wife out with a sonic blast. Also broke some windows and other stuff, but whatever.
Threw his wife out the window.
Hold on.
Let him finish.
I'm just letting him finish now.
Okay.
Dude had some weird ray gun and $1 million. We took $500,000 and the ray gun. Had to leave something for the cops to find. So this is where it gets a little dark. But, sometimes you just got to be dark. So Jim takes the wife, grinds her around the broken window seal real good with his telekinesis.
You heard him right.
Keep going.
And she wakes up, starts screaming. He tosses her out the window, and he makes sure gravity does its job.
You killed her.
Yep.
Yeah,
Gravity did its job.
I'm Gravity, by the way.
Okay, good.
While he was doing this, the real metal adder and I went down
Now,
to the security
does William have
office.
a problem with the fact that they killed somebody?
That didn't seem like they were wronging us. Yeah.
Okay, just go ahead, continue. I want to just see his thoughts in his mind. Let's go on.
Just
Mr.
look
Strange
horrified. But
Villain.
be
She wasn't
quiet.
the only victim, by the way.
No. Let me
Please.
get to. So yeah, we the real metal adder did an EMP burst on the security office, got rid of the tape, so we're good on that.
Not the metal ladder.
You're right. You're the real one. Sorry, I couldn't remember your character's name, so I literally wrote the real metal adder for all of this, but that's fine. So we hung around, made sure the cops came. The cops came, took him off, but we got nothing to do. Anyway, so while we were waiting for him to be arrested, though, we decided to go to another Thomas Johnson we found while looking for the metal ladder. This idiot is a drug dealer. But we were thinking we could get him let us know contacts, with the whole cartel thing that, looking back, was a dumb idea. But now, we thought we'd get some of his contacts. Turns out he found some glowing green chronic that apparently gets you higher than the highest kite, plane,
It knocks
whatever.
me on my butt.
Knocks you
Really?
out in an instant.
And I have
Oh, that's right. You
superhuman
guys got
endurance.
high with the gun.
Did it? Well, were you high or were you knocked out?
Both.
It was the best that was like 40 minutes of my life.
He was both unconscious and high. This stuff's
Do
great.
we
In and
do we
out.
have samples of
So
this?
Yes,
we
we
take
do.
some of it. We find out where he got it. We go there. Guess what? It's highly radioactive weeds, like literally moss, just growing in nuclear waste.
Wow.
So we grab some, leave,
It's
whatever.
amazing that'll get you high.
Future business opportunity, whatever. But after that fun little excursion, we turned on the news to see that the police had finally arrested the metal adder. And immediately afterwards, Senator What's-His-Nuts goes on about his
What's-His-Nuts?
anti-mutant program, introduces the Lone Star Hero or some nonsense.
A Lone Star hero.
This guy
He's going to
just,
be a pain in our butt.
this guy just pisses us off. We don't know what his superpowers are, though, so we concoct a plan. And it's a beautiful plan.
I was proud of it.
We're going to go free the metal adder and make it look like he broke out. Try to see if Lone Fail Hero will come. So
Lone fail hero.
So we get some masks, some gear, and we go to a jailbreak.
What kind of mask?
Black ones. Velvet.
What was the name of the
little
person you
soft.
bought it from?
Steve. Anyway, it's like we don't bother to be subtle. We just go in, knock out everyone we can. The Sonic Blast missed a couple cops, but they were easy work. We free all the prisoners, and we make sure they know Anonymous did this for them. It's a new name. We're trying it out.
Anonymous.
Yes.
Anonymous, because
Better than being anonymous.
because he said it wrong, so they thought it was the greatest thing in the world.
We let the metal adder out, and we tell him to run. He happily scrams. We bust through the wall, head out the back. From down the street, we see him outside kneeling with cops all around him. Well,
I had some fun then.
our plan was about to go up in smoke when the real metal adder had an idea.
Still not my name.
He takes all the cops' guns, floats them out in front of them, and shoots them in the knees. He also has a car thrown on a bunch more. Makes it
I
look
pushed
like
the car, but it seemed to like a little too much oomph, so some might have gotten crushed.
he made it look like the metal adder did it all, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Because
lo
he's
and
waving his hand
behold,
saying, "Don't hit me."
but who should appear?
All of you went crazy.
It's the single star loser. He flies down
What
and
do you mean
proceeds
he
to
did it?
punch the metal adder in the head. So it turns out metal adder had no superpowers. We just got a superhero to murder a normal dude, which is cool.
But
And,
we did see that the guy can fly, and he can literally put his fist through your skull.
Lone Fell
Yeah.
literally went straight through the skull, just like you wouldn't believe.
That sounds
We laughed a little bit and left.
fun.
And
He made some money on the side while we were watching.
so that's our fun little adventure we had while you were gone. Don't think you missed much. Just, chaos, death, and destruction. The usual, right? Oh, and we have a secret underground lair.
We totally
everyday
bought
stuff.
a lair.
Literally
Really?
underground.
We might be short a little bit of money now, but we bought a lair.
We have a lair.
Short a little bit of money.
Probably better than running this out of the house, but
We thought it was best not to have anyone follow us back to your house.
I'll give him the address, but it's on Industry Drive. We invested some money to it. It's
is it just
1,300
like a
square feet.
safe house or is this more?
It's an
it's-
abandoned factory.
It's an abandoned.
It's got a basement though, so secret underground lair.
Mm-hmm.
and we still got about $692 left. Or 692,000. My bad. Let me clarify that.
There's a little difference
that's
there.
a big difference.
There was a K after that in my notes.
But
Well,
anyway, now that
that'll
you're
help us
caught
get some
up,
equipment, we could build out a lab in there.
But one thing of note that you left out is that when Lone Star killed the metal adder,
The fake
You-
one.
you think people would kind of react to a hero killing somebody, but no, everybody was cheering.
You don't know people at all, do you? No, you see that good guy bust that bad guy's face, they go, yes, even though he killed an innocent man.
Yeah, and they're
It
going to do
doesn't
that
matter.
if he does it to you.
Remember,
So-
they don't know he's
So I don't think we
innocent.
need to play kitty gloves with this guy.
We're not We're not putting on gloves for this guy. No.
Duh, he pisses us off. I mean, look at him. He's just a lone fail hero. Who would want that?
It's the stupidest name.
Exactly.
Whoever came up with it should just feel shame.
We'll get them too.
Absolute and total shame.
I know, right? Just terrible shame. Just that person. Oh,
Shame
they should feel so bad.
for
Right.
being so bad.
Anyway, now you're caught up, so let's go on our new fun adventure of fun.
Yes, of fun. Wow, y'all.
Oh,
went
and I got
crazy.
toys for you.
You're holding us back, man.
Toys.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Ray
because I
gun.
didn't have a reason to break bad.
We actually left it in your place because you got the tech savvy, but we have a laptop with the armor schematics that I'd like to be looked at, and the kind of cool red glowy gun.
So what about the Chronic as well?
Oh, that's my
He-
bag.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of it.
Okay, so let's take that to the lab too. I want to take a look at this stuff and see if there's something we can maybe do with it.
All right.
Cool.
Well,
I have some of the moss and some of the chronic.
Yes, both.
the chronic is the moss.
Well,
it-
no,
they may
the
have
chronic is
processed it or
the
something.
dried out version of the
Okay,
moss.
yeah.
Like, so I have some live
Yeah.
moss.
And some
and
That's
the
our
dried
cop.
version.
I can see if they've done any alterations to it or anything like that. Yeah, absolutely.
I bet you anything they're just smoking nuclear waste.
So what were
Probably.
you doing during this last week?
Yes. So tell us about your adventures in this time, please. Be elaborate.
I went to the beach on the south of France. It was great.
Ooh, did you stay at the chateau?
No, I did not.
Oh, where did you stay?
Did you mind control anybody?
What's
for
the
their
name
money?
of your concierge?
You guys with names.
It's hard to put.
So
somebody on the
one
spot.
boring vacation later.
Really, how boring was it? Can you describe in detail which parts were specifically boring?
Super villain, mind
No.
control powers, weather control powers, and boring vacation. I'm just shame.
Right?
No, the weather was fine all the time. I was on vacation. Maybe I used a little mind control. Maybe I didn't. You don't know.
Maybe he's.
You're like the worst villain.
He didn't have a reason.
You
He
literally have
started-
mind control.
He started a new Ponzi scheme in South France.
Yes, let's do Ponzi.
In 40 years, he can retire there.
Yes, because you can't just make
My
people give
guy
up
had
money.
to have a reason to break bad. So
That's
I was
fine.
looking
We'll
for
give
it.
you a reason. Don't worry. We're good at that.
Learned a life lesson. Just don't care. Makes everything so
I mean,
much
he
easier.
was the voice of reason, which
like,
worked for a little while, but then he gave in.
like as I start analyzing all this stuff, maybe I'll be like so involved in it.
Where
I'll
are you
just
guys?
wanna
Are you
do it.
guys in the house or the base now?
the base doesn't really
base-
have anything hooked up yet. We
So
still
you're
got
basically at his house,
Yeah.
waiting for him to return
Oh.
to give him updates on everything as he rolls into the driveway with his brand new Porsche. Well, you have a Porsche, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Porsche.
Are you sure you have a Porsche?
So when he got home is when we filled him in
Well,
with
he's
everything.
making like $200,000 a year.
I know,
minimum.
but
340.
yes.
Steven, you're right.
Yes.
He's making.
Why are we
340
friends and not just robbing him? I mean,
Ponzi scheme him.
exactly. Let's pretend to be his friends. Rob
One
him,
of
leave him in a
us.
ditch.
One of us.
What do you think I'm doing?
Geeble gobble.
So he rolls in with his Porsche. You updated with all this information. How do you feel? What are your thoughts in your mind right now? That
I'm shocked that they killed the woman and ground her against the glass.
Well,
They
that
had
was
to make it look like
stuff.
she jumped out of her own free will.
No.
Yeah.
We made it look like there was a fight or something, and that she got
The
shoved
main
out.
problem William has right now is the fact that she really didn't do anything bad to us.
She was
She
a
was
jerk.
a total bitch to him.
Let's see. I wasn't allowed.
Was.
Are we allowed to say the B word?
yeah, it's fine.
That's
She was a
family friendly.
bitch.
Yeah. No, she was to
Did
him.
that really warrant
Yes.
execution?
If she didn't marry the jerk of the metal adder, then she would be okay. It's really her fault.
I mean, what happens when you talk
I
smack
mean-
to the Joker? It doesn't end well.
It's like he wasn't there. He doesn't know the exact situation,
Listen.
but he's very troubled.
Take our
by
word
it.
for it, buddy. She sort of deserved it.
and she's yesterday's news.
And she's gone. She's free. She doesn't.
Nothing
feel
you can do
pain.
about it now
yeah,
anyway.
it's too late.
So
And we got $500,000 out of it.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about no Tom Johnson grief anymore.
and
Exactly.
you got a fancy new laser weapon to play with.
And
Yeah.
you got a laser weapon.
couple of
And
fancy
you've got
things to
new
play with.
weed. Smoke some of the weed. You will feel much, much better. Trust
it
me.
did wonders for me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna analyze it first.
Find out it turns you
Spoils
more
sport.
evil.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So while you analyze it, we need to figure out where the Lone Star, what's his nuts, is doing.
I'm game for that.
Speaking of which, as you guys are conversing back and forth, and he's contemplating why he's hanging around with you villains, when he's making so much money, he could just easily just research and be that guy. He's contemplating that back and forth. The news comes on.
why the
Breaking
rest of us
news.
report.
TV kicks on. All right.
Yes, TV kicks on.
I want
Breaking
every
news.
word of the report, please.
That's fine. You see, this is Miranda Veracusta
Oh,
Carnal.
sure. Oh, you guys don't know that, do you?
No.
It's from Married with Children.
God.
Oh, wow, that's
Taking you
something
back.
I haven't thought of in a while.
I didn't
yeah.
think Corey was going to get it at first, but he's
I loved Married with
yeah,
Children.
exactly. And she says, reporting live from downtown Dallas PD as the Lone Star has handed himself over to the police.
What? Why?
You see,
I don't know why I'm yelling at the TV. But
Yeah, I know. She says, "But why?" Because she's like, what?
Hang on, I'm getting a feed. But why?
Hold on one moment. He has a prepared statement. You see the cameras. You see, I'm turning myself over to the Dallas PD because I killed an innocent man, and I feel guilty about it. He was not a supervillain. I was tricked. And
How would he know?
How would he? Well, I mean, we know he didn't have superpowers, but he had the suit, he had the armor, he had the dead wife he killed. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, they can't really know that.
Yeah.
Like, he could have had metal powers and just not been able to take a punch.
Yeah. All right, fine.
He feels guilty. And,
Continue the report, TV.
well, it was still going on in the background, so
To recap.
nope.
Oh.
You guys weren't paying attention. You were arguing amongst each other, so.
All right, so, well, he's in the jail, and he feels bad about punching a dude.
Did he
More
say
as the
innocent?
story develops.
He said innocent. How does he know he's innocent?
That is what
we
I'm
wait
wondering.
5 minutes and catch the replay
Yes.
of the speech.
We catch the replay. If you could please.
The TV goes off.
What?
Dude, your
I'm pretty
TV
sure I have a
is weird.
TiVo on this thing or DVR or something. I'm just gonna rewind.
You know what? No, YouTube.
Yeah.
Lodestar speech.
He said he feels guilty, and he's turning himself over to the Dallas PD for further discipline.
Maybe he assumed he was innocent because he wasn't convicted yet.
That's just inconvenience.
Either way,
Fine.
he's out of our hair for a minute.
Yeah, but he'll be back.
They're not gonna.
He's acting
lock
all
him
goody
up.
two shoes. They're just going to be like, all right, you're a good guy. You can go.
They're going to Hancock him.
Handcock him. That sounds so dirty.
I know, right? But you know the movie reference, right?
Yeah.
Where they let him out as a superhero, but then he has to go right back to jail.
Yes.
Yeah. So the phrase worked.
It was
More
still
ways than
terrible.
one.
Already, those of you that check your social media accounts, there is a hashtag trending free the Lone Star.
Of course.
Well, I guess we got to free the Lone Star.
Why?
Why?
Well, we can free him from his life. That's freeing him.
Yeah.
Or, we can capture him or possibly control him with some sort of mind control. I don't know.
I like the plan of.
I wish we had some mind control.
I know,
I know,
right?
Boy, I wish someone.
By the
had
way, have
mind
you been
control
training
powers.
on that by any chance during your vacation, trying to get fine-tune it?
Oh yeah.
All right. Non-lethally, like don't make me do anything stupid or I will drop a car on you.
Mm-hmm.
Try to control me. Make me like, I don't know. I'm going to stand, make me sit. I'm not going to sit unless you do it. I want to see how good you are at this.
Okay.
Just make him run and jump in your pool.
Let's do this.
I mean, you're rich. You've got a pool.
All right. This is my psychic defense.
What is your psychic defense?
It's good. I rolled a 62, so it's only green.
All right. So, what is your mind control under?
Mind control is 50. Amazing.
Okay.
And I rolled a 25.
You don't.
Failed.
Yeah. Nothing.
I go get a glass of water and I just shake my head.
Yeah, it didn't work out. You want me to try again?
No, I'm good.
he learned all he needed to learn. Wow, you actually put up your name card. I know who your character is now. Thank you, Jim
Just
Jackson.
for you.
I
Hey.
think that, in all honesty, the mind control is unbelievably useful, but it's very much hit or miss.
It is.
I think maybe the electric power is definitely your forte. Weaken them, stun them a little bit, and then when they're either distracted or weakened and they know you're not actively doing it,
Mhm.
might give you an edge on the psychic abilities.
Well, they don't know that I have psychic abilities right now. Easy, like regular people are pretty easy to do, but people like us are totally different ballgame.
True.
So I need to.
Sure.
But if we're doing this to Lone Star, that's what I was saying is
I know that's why I need to practice this a little more if we're planning to go with something like that.
yeah.
I think we just need to go into it. You hide in the shadows. Keep trying it. We'll distract them.
I hate to say it, but
Eventually, you'll do
that's
it.
probably the best way.
So we distract. Can you take a hit? Can either of you take a hit?
I kind of can.
I can.
I'm dodgy.
I have body armor.
I could dodge stuff.
I was going to say, I'm very dodgy.
I think we need, if we're going to go toe to toe with Lone Star, even as a distraction, we probably need to up our armor
I
because
was
we
gonna
got.
say, didn't
Whoa,
I make y'all some?
We
armor?
do, and we have the bare basic body armor.
We have excellent body
Stat
armor.
wise,
Well,
yeah, can
it's
take
gonna-
20 points of damage.
It's gonna take time and money to mess with it, and then also we need components to.
So,
improve
do
it
we
and all
want
that
to
sort of
go
stuff.
commit some minor crimes and get some more cash?
Oh, God. We have plenty of cash.
Yeah.
You have $500,000.
You could always have one.
We have a little over half a mil.
But, well, what if we don't necessarily get into a fight with him? We just approach him as concerned citizens, cheering him on, shaking his hand while you
Through
are.
his jail cell.
Well, yeah. Or, okay, maybe we could join them, though. That's a bad idea.
That is a bad idea.
There's got to be protesters outside.
which-
You're a cop. You could get us in.
Oh yeah. Sorry, been a while since I've done any cop stuff. So.
Yeah.
All right, we'll sit out kind of in the waiting area, whatever.
You could be his visitors. I mean, he's a good guy. They'll let him do full contact, not behind the glass stuff.
Probably.
So
I mean,
You'll
do
have to
you
make
be
up some
in
story
the
while you're there, though.
background And not as a
How?
part of
What's
the
your
group?
range for that?
I don't know. What is my range for that?
Like, if you can be in the same building, that's great because there's no link. But if you have
That's-
to be like eye contact or something,
Yeah.
I think it has
Okay.
to be fairly close.
Well, with an amazing 50, I think he was. I mean, Professor X can do it. I mean, his is obviously.
I was
going to
say his is not.
he's like monstrous level because
He's
He
beyond
Magneto's
can do it
monstrous.
like miles and miles. I
He's-
think you have to be in the vicinity. to
So
do
as
that.
long as you're in the station,
Yeah. Well, let's. I think it could go further than the station.
I think. Well, basically, I think you have to sense him first.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking if you can just see him, if he's within 40 feet, I think you could
If
see
you can
him.
sense him
Yeah.
through your abilities, then you can try to control him.
Right.
So like I said, you can just sit down with him, thank him. We'll make up some phony fan club, get him to sign some stuff, and you try to control him.
Okay. So
I think he actually has a real fan club.
Let's say I actually.
This is one we control. Okay, so let's make another one.
Okay, so
No,
let's.
but let's
hang on.
bring in innocent people too. So it's not just us, because then he's gonna know our faces.
That
and
is
that's
true.
not a
That
good
is
thing.
true. All right, so let's join the. Oh, God, we gotta join a fan club.
Best supervillains ever joining the fan club of the person we hate. This is like Dr. Doom
Okay.
joining Mr.
who
Fantastic
is good
Twitter
at
account.
speaking at people? Wait a minute. What am I saying? You meet with the president of the fan club. Mind control them.
Yeah. That's.
We will all go together to meet him. Well, I won't because I'm a
convince
cop
him
and it'd
that
be
this
bad
is
if
a
I'm
very
there.
good idea.
But
So here's the question.
yes,
Once I take over, loan whatever, like, what do I do with them?
Rampage, go back to the Sentinel place. Wreck that
actually tell him to go back to the place, wreck everything he can.
maybe kill that. What was the doctor's name?
Senator,
Yes,
kill
the
Senator Nuts of Man. I don't know his name. What's his name? I don't remember. Anybody remember the
The
senator's?
senator.
The senator.
You know what? Tell him to kill all the senators.
There's only 2 senators in the state.
There's only
Find one
There's
and
only
kill him.
100 senators. All right, just tell him to kill all the senators. Okay, but after he destroys
Really,
the Sentinel
guys?
stuff.
You all have phones. They're all smartphones.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
all have
gonna-
laptops.
I'm just gonna look it up. Who it is?
Senator
I like the-
Oscar Montoya.
Oscar Montoya.
I like killing all the senators better though because that takes care of any future problems. So
Yeah, because it's not like those guys get reelected or people fill in the gaps.
it takes time.
There's one waiting in the wings. Don't worry.
I'm just saying that if you do something so heinous, others will come to stop him and kill him, and he won't get to explain that he's under mind control at any point.
Well, that's kind of what I'm.
That's why
Aiming
go
for-
sit in the Sentinel program and then tell him to go kill everybody in DC.
That's why we're getting a plan. So, well, he's gonna kill that senator, and then he'll just go on a general rampage.
Focus him at the Sentinel program.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
focus him there. Okay, that's good. We have a plan.
And backup plan if he's immune to psychic abilities.
Run like hell.
I
I
like
mean-
it.
Yeah, that's
All
about
right.
all we got.
Thinking worst case scenario, this guy has some minor psychic abilities we're not aware of. He tries to use his power. He suddenly linked. He knows you.
Yeah.
Hopefully it
There's that
doesn't work
risk.
that way.
So I'm saying if this is a worst case scenario, are y'all ready to lose your identities basically?
And basically destroy the entire police.
Yeah, that's all right.
I've already nobody.
I like the fact that I can call on the cops to come help me,
That
even
is
if it's
nice
do
for you.
bad stuff.
Stay out of this one.
Fine. Like I said, you guys can go in and
You
do
just
that.
focus on the
I'll
job.
stick at the
Don't think about
sidelines.
anybody else.
I'll come in and be like, I'm
and
here
like
to
I
help
said, this
you, man.
is a worst case scenario
All right.
because
Our
we're talking
secret
about
base
psychic
is under
stuff.
my name.
I better be good at this. Thing.
So
Secret is in air quotes.
Can you sell it to a fake company or something?
It's fine. We'll be fine.
should
Don't worry
probably
about it.
do
If we
that.
start thinking about how bad this can go, we will never do it. So let's just focus
no, we
on
just
the
need to
good.
prepare, and like you said, transfer it into a fake shell company name.
Yes, because they're not going to see that it was transferred from you personally into
to
the
a fake shell company.
Okay, so before we do this,
Because there's always a place to run
let's
to. Fake
move
shell companies.
all of my lab
There
equipment
is.
to the hideout.
Agreed. This doesn't. Lone Star's gonna at least be in jail
Basically,
for a little
let's get out of all the stuff that is
Okay,
of worth.
while
and
we're
get-
doing that,
while. Moving montage.
Yep.
no, while we're doing that, you go get that
Gonna need a montage.
fan club president. Tell her that we are all going to meet. Well, make her meet. No, make her have us meet.
Okay, so How about y'all?
We're gonna move all your stuff.
the stuff. And
We
I'll
won't
go-
break any of
yeah,
it.
And I'll go do that. Okay.
Shh. Not until he's gone.
Please don't break my equipment.
He just
break
make
your
gravity
binding
controls the
list.
couch is like real easy. Lifts it with like one finger.
How can we break anything? He can make it all weightless, and we just had to drift it
Just
out.
like start pushing it through
Just
the
kinda-
air.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Woo!
I lift the fridge with the metal
Again.
control power. It's like a really
Just-
cheesy montage.
Just be careful. Some of that stuff is very sensitive.
We'll be fine. Don't
right.
worry about it.
All right.
He'll just turn into your computer.
Yeah, it's like you won't know it's gone. I'll just turn into it.
We use you as a dolly this whole time.
Why isn't this thing working? Ow!
It's like no. It's more like ooh, keep going.
Grip those handles.
Got a twist. Anyway.
Oh, touch that mouse pad.
Anyway,
That
Okay.
trackpad.
that's
baby.
our plan. You do your meeting with the what's her name? Our-
Gotcha.
who? Oh yeah, phones, internet. Who's the president of the fan club?
Jennifer Porter.
Jennifer
I
Porter.
prepared
Yes, good idea.
because
Thank
you keep asking for stupid names, so I got stupid names.
One of our fans out there is named Jennifer Porter, and she's like, "Wait, what?"
This one's for you, Jen.
And she just deleted the podcast.
Yay!
What? You let her on your servers?
No, she just deleted it off of her iPad or
All
whatever.
right,
she's
this is
listening.
all on you, buddy.
All right. I'm
So-
off and doing my thing.
She's basically outside the police station protesting with her fan club. She's 17.
Of course.
She's gonna have so much clout to
She's
get
a high school senior.
She's the head of this dude's fan club.
Why not?
I guess because he's so bad.
Well, we are like D-level heroes,
We-
so
we are.
Super villain.
you. Super
Not to
villains.
mention,
I mean,
who joins
yes.
fan clubs?
Girls.
Yeah, we're
Teenage
like,
girls.
we're like the YouTube equivalent.
Man, why didn't I know that when I was younger? Anyway, let's keep going.
We're working on our lair.
Awkward silence.
Let's keep going.
So she's basically outside. You're just gonna walk up to her and
Well, I'm gonna join the protest.
okay. So you're standing
I'm
there
good.
going, "Free the Lone Star, free the
Yeah.
Lone Star."
And then
Single
I'll
fail.
kinda get up next to her. I'll do some of the Free the Lone Star, and then be like, "I can't believe they did this to him."
She's like, "I know. He's in jail for no reason."
Just killed a man.
And now I'm gonna attempt my mind control.
Okay.
Come on, one.
Not greater. It's 35.
Oh my God.
That's still green for you, right?
I'm not sure for amazing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
screen for
It's wow, it's
Okay.
close, but it's green.
Yeah.
you.
And so, do I have her?
Yeah, you sense, and you could read her thoughts and things like that right now. She's thinking about how Lone Star's cute.
Of course.
Planned all this out, did you?
Yes.
He knows how a 17-year-old thinks.
Let's
I
not
don't.
go into details.
That's, yeah. Not,
So I'm gonna plan in her head that we should set up a meet and greet with Lone Star in jail, get some autographs, stuff like that.
she all of a sudden she turns to you and she says, "Oh my God, we should do like a meetup with him inside and get some autographs and stuff."
Well, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Come on, Vince.
Let's do it.
Get into it.
No. She's like, I have. They're not gonna let us in.
Jennifer, just talk to him. I mean, Lone Star's a good guy. Maybe he'll.
I can't
maybe
just
he'll want
talk to the Lone Star. He's in the police jail.
No, but you can
Thank
talk to
God.
you can talk to the police officers,
Okay.
and maybe they'll let you go see him. He's not a bad guy. We know this,
Well, she
and
does,
the police know this.
Yeah, she she goes off. Yeah, it's a great idea to go talk to the police.
You're looking at me. Am I the police?
No, I'm just looking around to see what you guys are doing.
Well,
we're moving into a
We're
secret
moving
lair.
his stuff.
All right, so I guess it's just a Jacob scene.
We're letting Jacob try and infiltrate to get a
So
meeting
she
with the Lone
she
Star.
kind of runs off and goes into the police station. You gonna follow her?
Yes.
Or? Okay.
I'm gonna stay in range in case I need to do any more mind control.
So she goes inside and she's talking to the detective. Wow, the sheriff. No, the sergeant behind the desk.
There's a new sheriff in town.
And you see she's talking back and forth. She's the president of the Lone Star fan club. She'd like to meet with him, get an interview with him, get his side of the argument, get it out there that he's innocent.
Yes.
Everything that you planted the seeds in her head for. And the guy says no.
All right, mind control time.
All right.
It's gonna
And you're
happen.
controlling the cop, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Maybe I could have called in a favor or something.
So I rolled a 96.
96.
That's red.
Yeah.
isn't
That's
it?
red.
Yeah, that's very red.
He rolled.
He blew his brain up.
Just boom all over the back.
Yeah, he's you instantly sense his mind. He's like, this girl is nuts.
No, and I'm going to plant the idea. This is a great idea. In fact, we should get the entire fan club into the visitation area so they can all meet him.
You plant that idea in his head,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, but that's really not going to happen. That's too many people to get in there. But we can probably get a few people in there,
Okay.
is what he's conversing in his head. I mean,
Yeah.
you could push it and make him do that. Absolutely.
No, we can push it to where it's like maybe 6 people.
You can talk. 10 people.
Okay. Let's do 10.
I'm not there.
Well, you
So
could-
let's say 10 people in total.
he feels that that's probably a little much, but he would do his best to try to get people in there.
Okay. Well, that's what he can do.
And he just kind of stands there.
Go get it done.
He takes off.
He's already writing his email. Jeez. There's procedures to this.
Yeah, I know. God.
Yeah, it would take a little time.
That's fine.
And she sits down on the bench and says, "Oh my God, this is gonna be so amazing!
I'm
I get to
gonna
meet him."
send off a text to you.
Not
I-
you.
What?
Hey,
am I
sorry, I-
forbidden? What?
Is it John?
Yeah, it's John.
Okay. So I'm sending a text to John basically saying
Hey, Dustin.
I'm in and the meeting is going to happen with him.
Cool. Hey, was that blue vase of yours important?
Kind of.
Hey, guys. Yeah, we're screwed.
Just go buy a cheap knockoff, throw blue paint on it. We'll be
Exactly.
Hey, George, can you be a vase for a few hours?
fine. I can, but I'll be 6
You
feet
just
tall.
see NVM. Never mind.
Uh-huh. Great. So they're just destroying all my stuff.
All just the stuff we don't like.
Oh, let's do a random roll for something for
Oh,
you
come
guys.
on.
All right.
Percentage roll, please.
First of all, I'm not moving anything because they have powers. I could do it like this.
you'd be helping.
You have
move
super
stuff.
speed.
I would be encouraging them.
I had to roll this one like twice because both times it ended up in the corner. 53.
27.
7.
Really?
Actually, that's good. I was looking for a number under 10.
Oh, well, that's good.
As you move something off of one of the tables, something falls off the wall. A picture falls off the wall because you made, I don't know, some noise.
I look at the picture.
That's not the important part.
I look at the wall.
I look at the wall.
There is a safe in that wall.
Oh, mama.
Mm.
Hey, metal. Oh, I'm sorry. Not metal adder. Could you come over here?
Totally not metal adder.
Yes.
Can you open this? I'm just curious what's inside. I know you
we do
want
have to move everything.
He said
told
move
us
it,
to.
so just open it up. We'll see what's there.
Wait, he didn't literally say move everything.
He said move
The- you-
everything.
shh.
They're
Let's just
taking
open
your
it and
words
see what's in
literally
there.
now.
We're
Yeah.
not taking anything. We're just looking.
And moving.
Yeah, sure. I just put my finger on it, and basically just a hole starts opening in the safe.
Just roll to activate your powers. As long as you don't get a white,
That's a 98.
then yeah, it's fine.
The metal literally just kind of opens up. I don't even have to twist the safe, just the metal of that opens.
it
What do we
melted?
see?
Basically, think of it just like
I think
the
it
metal
probably
opens.
because the
Metal
metal's got to go
manipulation.
the metal's got to go somewhere. So it probably
pushes
like
outward.
formed. Yeah.
What's in there?
Various amounts of cash, some documents,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
paperwork.
That it?
What'd you expect me to have?
Yeah, I mean,
we
What
all
are the
have
documents and
Key to
paperwork?
your house in Canada
the
with your secret
documents
family?
actually, one of them is his birth certificate. Another one is his social security card. Another one is some fake IDs, like fake passports.
There's really nothing there that is the realm of.
Fine. We'll just set it on fire. Close
Fine,
the door.
there's a picture of him kissing a guy. I don't know. What do you want to find in there?
Well, we already knew that.
oh,
No,
is
I'm
that
kidding.
how this is going?
no.
There's some just
Only if that was canon.
just the normal stuff of you think someone
Like,
would have.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
Just
his personal safe, pretty much.
just set it on fire and close it up. We'll be fine.
I reseal the hole.
There is exactly probably $200,000 in there, savings.
I don't want to steal from him.
$1.2 million.
I might want to
This
steal
is not
from
an
him.
auction.
You know he's going to know we are moving his stuff.
And I know what's in my safe.
Yeah, he knows what's in the safe.
I
That
resealed
you-
the safe.
Okay.
It's not like we can't get more money. It's not like I'm going to not invest this money into what we're doing.
And I don't want us constantly robbing from each other. It's like, hey man, I need like an extra 50 grand so I can go buy this. It's like, well, I don't got it. Yes, you do. I took it from you yesterday.
It's like, yeah, you do. You got double that here. Yeah.
You have 1.2.
Look how much money you have. Jesus.
Fine. You didn't want to set any on fire? Where's your sense of adventure?
Do you want us to go to your place and set your personal stuff on fire?
I don't have any personal stuff, but sure. No, fine.
I know we're villains, but there is a line of like common sense.
I don't know. He just seems like a goody two shoes.
You want to push him over the edge.
Just a little.
Well, we did send him to deal with a bunch of teenage fan clubbers. That may push him over the edge.
We'll
It's,
see.
it's getting there.
We'll
But
see.
I think what's about to happen with Lone Star, is that his name?
Yeah.
Lone
Star
Fail.
Hero. Yeah. I think whatever's about to happen there is going to be the catalyst.
However, he probably does want his safe, so I just take the whole safe out of the wall.
I would normally let you continue with this, but why would we be moving his safe from his house to our lair?
You know, that's a good question, but I kind of wanted to do it.
Screw it. We'll do it. Let's go. Keep going. Okay, so yes, now that you're moving the safe and Vince is still totally here, he did not leave at all.
I think we can narrate a little bit, so
So as I walk carefully down the hallway, judging
Making
what
sure
items
not to
I
drop.
should bring.
Yes.
let's say we just load up like 2 U-Hauls worth of stuff. Because we're focused with his lab equipment, right?
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
main thing.
Just the lab stuff. We'll just move all that. U-Hauls.
And you'll get your jollies from knowing that we pissed him off by taking his safe anyway.
Well, we'll just put it in the wall there. Everything will be fine. He won't know.
I'll be slightly annoyed.
Oh wait, I put the painting back.
There's a
The painting's back, but now there's a hole where that safe was.
But you can't see it.
For now. Till I need to get something out of the safe.
That'll be a few months.
You'll think of the lair as your second home.
I don't know. If we're gonna be investing some money then into some equipment, then I might be breaking into it sooner. than you think.
You don't just use your company's finances for that. You do control them.
I don't control the.
No, he doesn't.
It's not
He's
my
just
company.
gotten grants that have given him extra
Yeah.
money.
You can literally go into the board and
He-
be like, "Give me money, give me money, give me money," and they'll give you money.
That's kind of what he did to get the
Mind
grants.
control.
That's kind of what I did.
Then you have unlimited money, so
I
it's
don't-
fine.
I have unlimited.
The
but I
company
have-
doesn't have unlimited money. Wait, it's Stark Industries, right?
It does have
It has
unlimited,
unlimited
money.
No,
I'm not
he
Stark
worked for
Industries. I work for
Toyota.
Toyota.
Oh, yeah.
It still has
and
unlimited
they've
money.
already donated a lot of money into his research, in quotes.
But because I get results,
He does,
Exactly.
and they believe it
So
fully.
I
Mind
came out
control
with
them
the
to
new
give you more
engine
money.
and everything.
Yeah.
You can't mind control and be like, it was such a success.
Is it a lightning-proof engine? Because that would be great.
That really would. Though that's going to be the next model.
Or an EMP.
all right. So you got your fan clubs. We've moved all his crap and put a safe in the wall for some reason.
For the
Back
jollies.
to you, Jake.
I mean, a safe should be in a secret lair. Let's be honest.
You're right. Your personal belongings are now in our evil secret underground lair,
There is that.
which will never leave our hands ever.
Well, if the off chance happens that Lone Star does have that power and rats him out, at least he's got all his fake IDs.
Mm-hmm. And my money.
As opposed to S.H.I.E.L.D. crashing into his house and taking everything.
As opposed to S.H.I.E.L.D. crashing into our underground lair and taking everything because he'll know everything he knows.
Better defended.
Really? Our abandoned factory with a fence is better defended?
Is it?
I don't
When
think
you say
Lone
the
Star
factory, is there a bunch
knows
of like
everything
metal
I know.
rafters, everything around?
Boy, I wish I had rolled that,
That is
96
a
with Lone Star.
41.
Yeah.
So basically everything that's metal is suddenly jagged and aimed at you. Yeah, we're defended.
Ooh. That's a threatening move.
It was.
Really?
I'm making a point.
Incredible.
Yes, there's millions of them. I get
He's
it.
making a point.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, then build some actual good defenses. Spikes under windows, spike traps.
And I
Lots
would
of spikes,
love
I guess.
to start doing that, but as I'm literally holding the safe, let's do one thing at a time. Yes, we'll make this place defensible.
Fine.
But I'm letting you know I could literally do it in a moment.
Good.
Shield agent starts walking through, they get turned to shredded cheese. Just bzzz.
That's good.
And you would just run away anyway.
I know I disappeared before you even noticed, but that's not the point.
Back to Jacob.
Just be like, hey, George. Guess he went to go get a sandwich.
Where'd this giant wallet come from?
Sergeant Smith comes back.
Mm-hmm.
What's his first name?
Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's prepared for you, Corey.
Thomas Smith, the sergeant, comes back and he says, "We prepared a room. It's it's over here. Just pick your people." And she runs outside and grabs some people for a fan club, and then goes inside with a bunch of teenage girls and you.
Yes.
Wait.
I'm a huge fan.
It's not too obvious, but okay.
So wait, what are we doing?
Weren't we supposed to actually meet him at that in
He
case?
can have adult male
I was going to say it'd
fans,
make more sense if you guys were there.
especially if they're only 23.
I mean, I technically
Still
could go because I
technically
worked
young.
The
there.
girls are all high school students.
Close enough.
We can't
So-
literally do both though because it's got
It's you
time frame wise.
and 9 girls, teen girls. And
Yes,
they're all
I'm
sitting in a bunch
understanding.
of folding chairs, all squeeing and everything like that. Oh, Lone Star.
Oh, it's so great. Lone Star.
Yay.
Yay.
Do you think he's dreamy too?
You know it.
So how long have you been a Lone Star fan?
You know,
Considering he's announced last
Yeah. it's like
24
a-
hours.
It's like a day.
you know, I saw what he did to that horrible metal adder person.
Oh, I know. He was such a jerk.
He was.
Murdered his wife.
And I thought, that's the man we need to clean up the city.
Oh, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. What's your name?
Oh, my name is William.
Oh, I'm Bethany. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Stop looking at me. I didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm. She's like, I'm vice president of this fan club, and she flips her hair back.
Well, it's great to meet you, Bethany. It's a huge honor being vice president and all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, like, in a few minutes later, the door opens, and a couple guards bring Lone Star in handcuffed.
And they squeal. They all squeal.
Why do I feel like this is like one of those Silver Age comics where like the villains are just complete goofballs?
Pretty much.
Because we're complete goofballs.
Yeah,
and
pretty
we
much.
are the villains.
So Lone Star sits down, and they uncuff him because there's no point in really cuffing him, to be honest. But
For looks.
So I'm going to let the president lead the interview.
so basically, she walks
See
up
how
to him
dark
and she
Jacob
says,
gets.
"I'd like some autographs, please. We all are your big fans." And he says, "Sure, absolutely." And they all line up.
All right, and I'm
Do
going
you
to
line up too?
Yes.
Of course he does. He loves Lone Star.
I'm just gonna see if he notices you and thinks you're odd. So
Out of character and not to change what's happening because you are there now. I thought you were just going to be in the same building.
Apparently, this is the way it's going.
In order to get in, he had to. Look
I had to make
normal
eye
and-
contact and kind of be
So
like,
you have to
"That's
make
you."
eye contact.
I don't know that I do, but
You have to know he's there. You have to know.
I think
he's there.
my guy doesn't like know the full extent of his power, so
He
he's like,
doesn't.
maybe I need to see him.
Just
to-
double checking because. Go ahead. And he said he doesn't.
Yeah. So he's like, maybe I need to see him to, you know.
he just kind of looks at everybody, smiles, and looks at you. Whatever. He
I've
doesn't-
got my picture. I'm like,
Yeah. It's fine. He signs everybody's autographs, yours too.
thank you so much.
Hold on to that. We could use it later.
We know you're going to get free soon, and you'll be able to clean up this city.
Thank you, good citizen.
You're welcome. And
Mind control him. Don't just chat with him.
no, we're gonna
Maybe he's actually into him, all right?
Let him do his thing.
hang on. Isn't she gonna engage him in an interview because she said she was gonna do that?
Yeah,
Jennifer.
she's doing that right now. Yeah.
Okay, so now is when I'm gonna do it.
So Lone Star, tell me about why you did what you did. And then he starts talking about it. Blah, blah.
What
You're
did
not
he
there,
say?
so you can't ask.
Mhm.
And you're not there, and you're not there. And
Oh.
don't you ask because you got to concentrate on your mind control.
All
I'm
right,
gonna watch the YouTube video later. I need
Nobody's
to know.
recording it.
Oh.
66.
All right. You do sense his mind.
Just sense. What do I sense?
He's just like, this is pointless. This is boring.
Can I take control of his mind?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so I am going to go ahead and put the thoughts in. I'm going to tell him that he needs to murder that senator, Oscar Montoya, and that he also needs to start wrecking the Sentinel program. And he needs to do that right now.
You see, he's talking in the middle of his interview, and he just stands up and goes, And he looks right at you and nods his head. And he just boom through the top of the roof.
Wow.
You just got outed.
But nobody saw it.
I don't think he really knows he's being controlled. Like, and I don't think I'm outed. Like, nobody really has an idea what's going on. They just saw him nod and then take off. And I'm just,
yeah.
I can look perplexed and be like, what happened?
They'd be looking perplexed.
Yeah, I'd be like, what happened? I don't understand.
All the girls scream as he bursts through the roof.
Do any of them get hurt from falling debris?
Of course. Of course.
That's a fair question.
Does William get hurt from falling?
There goes Jennifer.
Jennifer gets squashed.
Oh, that poor girl.
Sorry, Jen.
Bethany
You caused this.
Bethany gets promoted.
Bethany is now president.
What is this,
Her
Klingon
dreams are
promotion?
realized.
I didn't mean for it to be this way.
Oh, well.
Not this way.
She was totally a bitch anyway.
Yeah, she was.
All right.
You killed a 17-year-old girl.
Good job.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the family. Okay.
Oh, we've all killed innocents now.
So the police come in and they wonder what's happening. They're helping all the girls out, and then
Lone Star just took off.
you're the only adult there, so they just kind of believe what you say, as opposed to these little
Yeah.
gasping little girls.
No, he nodded at us and he burst through the ceiling. I don't understand. He's supposed to be a hero.
We'll have to review the footage.
Yeah, absolutely. So
until then, we have your contact information, sir.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
What do you give them?
You
You just hand them your license, or
Fake ID number 3.
He doesn't have it. It's in the safe.
it's in the safe?
No, that's fake ID 1 through 9. 3 is in his pocket.
And you are, sir,
I'm William
William.
Stark.
You
Yes.
related to that? Oh, okay. William Stark. And you have a phone number we
I'm
can
his
contact
nephew.
you in case we have further questions.
Absolutely, and I give him my information.
What's your phone number? No, I'm kidding.
Don't be a Corey.
867-5309.
Lame.
Yeah, it was.
But we all change.
Yeah. So the cop's okay, and I'm just gonna need a copy of your license too, sir.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
And he takes it and he makes a photocopy of it.
Anything I could do to help, but I mean, I'm not sure what even happened really.
Odd question here. Why are you with a bunch of teenage girls fan club?
You know the fan clubs. It's new. I'm a huge fan. I thought he could really clean up these streets after what he.
Is there a role for lying like that? Or
Yeah,
something?
there is.
You know what? I'm just gonna mind control this dude.
Okay.
Screw this.
Just be like, I answered your questions correctly. He would go away.
64.
That's
Yeah, at amazing level.
that's
64.
yellow.
Yeah.
Do you need a
No, I have the
chart there?
I thought you were
Actually,
it to me.
he's higher on the chart than you.
What?
Yeah, you start to mind control him, and you don't sense anything at all, and he starts looking at you going, He has that look on his face like you're so full up.
Fake it. Tell him you're just after hot young women.
That's even worse.
I know.
Yeah, because they're probably underage.
They all are underage.
Say you had a thing for him.
Okay, look, I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I had kind of a thing for Lone Star. And that's why I'm joining the fan club. Okay?
He looks at you. All right. He says, but if I need you, I'll be calling you.
Yes, sir.
He looks at you one more time, and he hands you his card. His name is Jose Culahan.
Jose Culahan.
Yeah.
So many people I'm having to write down thanks to Corey.
It's more fun this way, right?
Uh-huh.
It brings the world to life.
Yes.
Character.
Let's go.
Thank God for character name generators.
Exactly.
Officer Jose Culahan out there's like, did they really just
Excuse
use my
me.
name?
Detective.
Oh, detective.
Wow.
Get it right, buddy. And he hands you his card.
I'll let you know if anything else comes up.
I'll be in contact.
Absolutely.
It says call me on the back.
You turn it over, there's a number on there. A different
I
number.
was gonna say,
Of course.
It's like that cop in Shadowrun all over again.
it's not Danny.
It's Danny with an I.
Danny with an eye, but as a guy, right?
He was the main villain ultimately.
Yeah.
And he died.
So, are we watching TV? Because that seems to just randomly happen to us.
Nope.
Did
Actually-
we bring a TV to the
Nope,
lair?
the TV turned on.
I was going to say, y'all really should be watching the news outlets. I text you and said, done.
He just says done. That's all you get.
Love you.
Check the news.
smartphones. Huh. Lone Star Rampage. Start
It just
reading.
says Lone Star escaped from prison.
Well, yeah, I don't think he's made it to do the rampage.
President
yet.
of Lone Star fan club dead.
Yeah, that looks like a rampage in my books.
You see, there's a couple pictures taken of the scene of the fan club. You see him in the background.
Way to stay inconspicuous.
This comes from the guy that got caught on camera, I believe.
That's the irony. I get to say.
But see, he seems like a good guy.
And I have a great
And his
job.
alter ego is evil.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's
I'm a Stark. I have a great
Works
job.
out.
I mean, why would I be evil?
There's an interview on there with the now president of the fan club,
Oh.
Bethany Davis.
Wow. she acts quick.
Oh, yeah. She's like, I'm president now. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Her followers just like start skyrocketing after this.
Yeah, you can reach her at Bethany D 172.
Don't give that out because that's probably some real girl.
I apologize to the girl that actually has that out there. I didn't say where though, so
And my Twitter is.
you can follow me on Instagram.
Yes.
Well, let's see how this plays out.
That's the end of the article.
Yeah, because he hasn't gotten there yet. It's going to take him a little bit.
That's what I'm telling
All
these
right.
two. Let's
So-
see
I don't know.
this
How
plays out.
long would you figure it takes for him to get from Texas up to the...
Austin.
To Austin?
From
Dallas to Austin.
Texas
No,
to Austin.
Austin. Dallas to Austin.
Yeah. Dallas to Austin.
That's how fast he flies. Otherwise, it'd be like an hour or less.
He's got to find him first. He's not because he's always at this one building all the time.
Well, his first thing is to find
Senator.
Oscar,
Yeah.
and then his second thing is to wreck the Sentinel program.
Oh well. We'll leave it to him. He'll do it.
I think you're right. We really are good at just ruining people's lives.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's something we excel at.
I mean, we didn't even have to do anything this time.
Well, yeah, because this is mind control superpower. Very superpowered superpower.
Mm-hmm.
It's a superpower of the superpower.
It's like the ultimate one because anybody he can control will become his weapon,
Yes.
Yeah.
which is why we need to kill him now. I'm telling you.
Let's
Get it over with.
Is that why your psychic resistance is out the roof?
Specifically, yes.
I knew why his psychic resistance was through the roof.
Well, don't feel bad. I have the lowest psychic resistance, and even I passed all of his checks.
Yeah, but if you remember how we met, I failed multiple times.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough sidebar. What are we going to do now, though? That was kind of our big thing, and that was too easy.
Like I said, we wait for the results and we get our layer.
All right,
hooked
we're going to
up.
wait for the results. Let the TV just
Go
kick
ahead
on and
start
tell
getting
us
my
what
lab set
happened.
up.
Yeah,
Well-
we're setting up the lab. I mean, I hate saying mundane stuff because that's
There's
90% of it. But
a TV
unless we
here,
fast
but-
forward.
There's no connection to it.
There's a
no-
power plug downstairs.
Okay, where's the cable connection?
Cable, antenna, it's still a thing.
You guys want to go to Starbucks? They have free
Antenna actually
Wi-Fi.
is still a thing for local.
Yeah, it doesn't work here apparently.
Let's just go back to the Starbucks we originally met at. It's probably still under construction, but they got Wi-Fi.
Yeah, why not?
Just on the news, there's just repeated things of him breaking out of jail.
So what do we want to do once we
And
get
they show the
Lone
footage
Star
of
thing
actually the
taken care
police
of?
station of him just get up, nod, and just burst out of the ceiling.
I'm
Wow.
going to meet up with these guys.
Do you know where they are?
Well, text.
Yo, dog at Starbucks.
Text John. You'd be
Wink.
like, hey,
Winky face.
like, let's meet up somewhere.
Smiley, winky, sunglasses.
Actually, no, my guy's
Bad
bad enough. He would spell out.
Yeah,
wink.
the Starbucks.
Gotcha.
These text conversations are weird.
That's how a lot of my text conversations with friends go because we all know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And now you know who
And
he
it's better
is.
than Ulfric's random psychic abilities of knowing what the other people are doing.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so you're at Starbucks. Everybody's sitting around drinking coffee, enjoying it, and there's a guy there overly offering people tea and cookies.
And what is
I'll
this
take some.
dude's name?
Don.
Dunn Steven?
No, it's Don Stevens.
Yes, Don Stevens. That's
Oh,
his name.
a
No.
dude named
Thank you,
Don.
Don.
Nobody's there. Just a guy just comes around and collects the trash and stuff like that.
Very
His
His name is
disappointed now.
Don.
All right, so
No, thank you, Don.
I guess we have to wait on this.
What's next on our agenda then? We got the lair up and going as far as the basics.
I was
can
going to say we
discuss
have a
more.
basement. Up and going still kind of.
Are y'all keeping a running tab on news right now, or is there a?
Pretty much, we're
I
just
got
waiting for
Google
you.
alerts on. We're good.
And I guess I'll walk in, or have I made it yet?
What
You're
happened to
there.
that?
You're
What
there.
happened to
Like,
that green weed?
It's like a couple hours have passed, and you
Okay.
guys are just sitting there chatting.
So what do we want to do after the Lone Star thing's taken care of? Do we want to investigate the chronic thing?
yeah,
I
green
would have
weed.
been taken care of by now, but yeah, I need to start investigating.
Well, we may not know it because
At
you
least
know
that
the
stuff.
news may not tell us.
Jacob,
right
your
away.
phone is buzzing.
Oh,
You looked at no, in game.
I know. I'm pantomiming, checking my.
Sure, you are.
You did say Jacob.
Yeah, sorry, William. Your phone is buzzing. You look down. It's 972 area code number. You know
And what's the rest of the number?
Does it match
No,
up
so-
with the number from the business card?
Yes, it does.
The personal phone number or the business phone number?
The business phone number.
All right, I'll answer the phone.
Yes, Mr. Stark. This is Detective Coolahan.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to come into the police station as soon as possible. We have a few questions for you regarding the incident that happened earlier today with Lone Star.
Okay. Sure.
If you could come down ASAP, we'd appreciate it. Otherwise, we will come pick you up.
Okay. I'll be there.
Thank you. Hangs up.
They're gonna arrest you.
Yeah. But
Well,
why?
Person of interest.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll
Well, they have
arrest
to
him.
have a charge. No, they have to have a charge, but they want to ask questions.
they want to ask him questions.
So
not
I'm going to
necessarily
lawyer up
arrest.
on that.
Well, yeah, definitely lawyer up.
Yes, that's not suspicious at all.
But
No,
that's
no,
where we're going to
that's-
end this
that's
episode on a
smart.
cliffhanger.
Really?
I know a guy named Matt Murdock.
Like
No,
I
I
don't.
don't.
No Matt
Like
Murdock.
No,
I
I
don't
don't.
have a lawyer.
But anyway, I'm Vince sitting with...
Steven playing John Fairfax.
David playing Jim Jackson.
Jacob playing William Stark.
And Corey playing George Hall. Yes, I had to look.
Totally not
What's my
Steve.
name again?
Goodbye.